James was smart. He was fairly quiet. He was well-behaved, polite. That's why when I saw this originally, I was shocked. I thought, I knew he had some really far-out beliefs, but I never knew it could come to this point. Once you talk to James for a while, you would start that sympathy towards Nazism, that idolization of Hitler, that belief in white supremacy. It would start to creep out. Yeah, it was pretty clear he held white supremacist views. He was into this whole idea that the whites were a dominant race. They had, and he was a bright kid. I mean, he could go back and use historical points to back up his argument, or at least in his view, they were backing up his argument. People of the school knew. Leadership knew, people at the school knew. Teachers knew. His senior year, he was wanting to join the Army, and he was, I had him in class twice, and he was keeping me up to tabs with, every step of the process, working with a recruiter, all that stuff. And at the end of the process, he was denied, and it was, at the time, a big letdown for him. His German was probably pretty decent because he was a Germanophile. I mean, he loved, all the German language, the culture, all this stuff. And then, of course, that went much further and darker, into Nazism, Adolf Hitler, and, views on race and white supremacy, sadly.